Played Nunez, Knock, Ryan, and
Crushmo.
Crushmo
was the last one. There you go. There it is. Okay, so they've actually been, I mean, decent players.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure if they've had a cakewalk, if it's been tough.
Yeah, the only real full match of theirs that I've seen was SYN. I think I was playing actually during their first two.
Gotcha, yep. So the second map, we're going to go into King of the Hill. And King of the Hill is interesting because, you know, typically you do listen-ins, and listen-ins are always awesome, but we actually do not have listening capabilities here, so non-stop commentary the entire time. And let's see, I think it's going to be Trenches.
I actually haven't seen a Trenches played yet today.
Oh, wow. Have you played a Trenches yet?
No.
Oh, wow.
I think we played every single map but King of the Hill Trenches.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it was a little controversial before the event.
It was.
People didn't know, like, a lot of people were against King of the Hill Trenches, but I was initially at first, but after playing it for a couple weeks, it kind of came around, and I liked the way it played.
Yeah, and you'll see some of the
setups
flaws.
that you can get are brutal.
Exactly, and you'll see that.
You can just dismantle teams if you have a good setup on Trenches.
Definitely.
Especially on those barb hills.
The barbs are, yep. And then not only that, but the one spawn where you'll spawn top barb, and the other team will spawn in the spawn right next to you.
Yeah.
That is brutal.
But on those barb setups, if you play it right, you can have a guy go block that spawn, and you can force him to spawn. Usually on the barb setups, you want to hold the barb where the hill is at. You want to hold the opposite barb so they can't just run across past the mortar, or we play with Digger there.
Yep.
You usually want them to either spawn down low or up top. If they're up top, you can just kind of follow them.
Yeah, and you can force the spawn.
Yeah, because they can only go down low with spider hole, which is narrow.
My biggest concern is when the hill is, maybe like Incarnate, or kind of like mid-transition between hills. A lot of times, a full team will spawn that top barb, and a full team will spawn at that spawn.
Yeah, those fights can get kind of awkward, but it's just you got to kind of save your shots until the spawn shield's gone away, and you just got to get good positioning.
So we're going to see one member of Kag actually going down low to get spider hole control. 3 up from the other team. Sorry about that.
Yeah, Bully actually didn't send anyone down low to get the top hill control. It looks like they're trying to get barb control.
Oh, Brutality taking out Soto's, but Octane.
Yeah, Soto seemed he didn't really know that guy was there. I don't know.
Yeah. Octane's still alive right now. Excited to watch him play. He played great against us, man.
Yeah, he had a nice 1v1 kill against Noxious.
Yep, that was beautiful.
Sent him up 2-1.
Making a quick word of pain. He actually can get across right now on the marked individual. He's going to. Blackout is going to go down here as well. But no hill time yet, which is common for Trenches, I think.
Yeah, usually try to get 2 or 3 people down, maybe try to give them long spawns and try to get a quick cap on that hill.
Okay.
Because that's a hard hill to break, and you can get 40, 50 seconds off the bat at least.
Yeah.
That's a great way to start off the map with a nice lead like that.
So when you guys were running scrims online, you guys did play King of the Hill Trenches, right?
Yeah.
So you do have a lot of experience playing this map.
I like doing the initial off the bat of what they did to try to get barb control.
Okay.
Because then once you have barb control, a lot of times the second hill will go to one of the barbs, and then you just have control of pretty much the entire map.
Yeah. No, I would agree with that. Let me ask you a question. So when the hill is barb, and you do want to have barb control, do you think it's still good to have someone top spider hole? I know it's praised like sit up there.
Me and Z-Killer were actually going back and forth between that online, and we decided that we like. If we're holding the barb hills, we don't want to have anyone up there, because even though they can shoot pretty much anyone across the map, they're still not there with you if the fight gets really messy.
That makes sense. Ooh, nano kick on Soto, and okay, almost missed a shot there. It's like almost impossible to miss a nano kick.
Yeah,
it's really is. You have to take 3
you
chances.
see on LAN a lot of people after the nano kick, they'll miss their first shot or they'll hold it because it's kind of awkward.
It is.
when you get out of it, because you're both almost stunned. Like you have an unusual animation, so you kind of have to hold that shot for a second until you get the cleared shot.
Yeah, I know it's happened a lot actually. And that, trust me, that'd be the most embarrassing thing ever if you miss a nail kick.
Oh yeah, it definitely will not be a good feeling. It should be a momentum changer. You start second guessing yourself on pretty much any play you make.
Definitely.
Because manuals are a risky thing. People slide to the left or right, and you're just hopping over cover, and you're an easy target. High risk, high reward.
Wondering if it'll be included again actually in the new Gears of War game coming out.
Yeah, that'll be interesting to see if Black Tusk goes ahead with that mechanic. I feel like it wasn't really a necessary addition, but I mean, the cover fights do get a little awkward in Gears 2 and in Gears 3 if you don't have the manual.
Yep, that is true though.
Yeah, Soto's going big right now.
He is.
Nice little segment from him,
Smart job timing him.
We see on land sometimes is people forget the time because they're getting a little antsy.
Yeah.
That's just a huge part of King of the Hill. Such an advantage when you can just get a setup and you have multiple people or even one.
Yeah.
So you have a 4-on-3 for 15 seconds, and it might not seem like much time, but that's huge.
It's huge. Agreed. And then not only that, but usually by the time they do spawn, they spawn across the map. There's another 7 or 8 seconds by the time they get over. So it is a huge chunk of time, at least 20 seconds, where you can set up, break a setup, do whatever you need to do.
Yep. And it's really hard for teams to make moves against a setup if they're in a 3v4 with a teammate on long spawn.
Yep.
You're just going in against multiple active Lancers, and you need all the help you can get.
Yeah. And at this point, almost everyone knows timing is what you have to do. So, you know, back in the day, we would talk about it as commentators and explain why, but now everyone pretty much knows it's kind of a standard thing.
Definitely. It's just an integral part of King of the Hill, one of the most important things.
And that's, you know, it's, I don't know if, you know, we're used to it at this point, but we should have a spawn system. This is how it should work. You shouldn't have a 15-second spawn. It's on a wave. It's it resets.
I think it should just be like a static spawn.
Exactly.
Every single time you die, you get
7 seconds. 7. Exactly.
Seems pretty fair.
I completely agree with that. So hopefully that's something that Black Tusk can improve upon in the future.
Yeah, I really like what Epic did with King of the Hill for the competitive community. They really listened to the needs about adding a hill indicator and whatnot. It really makes it a lot more competitive.
That was true. And a lot of people talk about King of the Hill game types. They say that it's actually necessary or at least beneficial for competitive games that the hill, you actually know where the hills are going to go. So back in the Halo days, I'm not sure if you played a lot of Halo 3, but it was on a set rotation, so you knew exactly where the next hill was going to go.
Yeah, I remember Arctic and some other people in the Gears community wanting that set hill rotation feature. So
it could be argued either way. You know,
I mean, King of the Hill would be a lot more in-depth if you knew where the hill was going every single time, I feel like. It'd just be a lot more organized fights because you'd have people fighting over a set location.
Exactly.
Instead of like, now you get 10 seconds. Once the hill got halfway through, you'd probably see people setting up for the next hill. But maybe in this game it'd be even harder to break setups if they already knew where it was going so long ahead of time.
And, you know, honestly, we're so good at predicting these now.
Yeah.
That we almost know where it's going to go regardless. You know,
but if you guess wrong, that's another high risk, high reward thing. Like on the Ink Hills on Rustla on King of the Hill. If you guess wrong. And Glory seems like they're cruising to an easy victory here so far.
No points scored, actually. Not even no rounds won even.
Yeah, 2-10-0s can be pretty demoralizing. But they can be great momentum swings for your team if you just demolish a team in King of the Hill. It's one of the best feelings, I think, in Gears of War is just winning a King of the Hill.
Yeah, seriously.
Because it's just constant gameplay instead of resetting every round with 4 people alive or 5 if you're playing ranked or whatnot. King of the Hill is just constant.
Peyton actually had a couple good kills right there, but not enough. As Bully is most likely going to take this here. You'll see the overhead map.
Yeah, Bully just cruising right now.
Exactly. On cruise control, honestly.
Yeah,
they're kind of just running around having fun. You saw Soto's doing a lot of up A's and crazy things you probably wouldn't see him normally do. Octane's with 14 kills and 5 downs.
Yeah, sometimes getting knocked into loser's bracket kind of early can help a team. Because you can just go into straight business mode. You know what you have to do. Every match, it's on the line. Win or go home.
We've actually been talking a lot about that in the stream, right? So, you know, so many examples in history, quote unquote, of Gears of War. Us in Anaheim, and then Vision in Orlando, same exact situation. You know.
They actually started the tournament for losers because it was the championships,
and
every team that didn't have a top, I think 8 seed started in losers.
I think it was honestly in their favor.
You knocked us into losers at Orlando 2010.
You guys did
we went on a little run too. Ended up getting 4th, but
we played you guys first round or second round?
First round.
Okay, so you guys were knocked into like the lower tier, which honestly I like better because then you get like those 2 or 3 matches where it's you can
go on a run.
Exactly, you know you're gonna win.
And sometimes you'll play a team, say they lose like a match before getting to winners final. They'll have to sit there and they'll play a team that's played 3 or 4 matches in a row and can just be completely on fire. And sometimes it's really tough to win those matches against a team that just is on a roll.
Even a more recent example, Hype LB. LOX and Praise, really upset that he didn't win that tournament. I mean, he deserved it. He worked hard. But they were up 3-1, and Synergy came back and won it. What a crazy final match that was.
Yeah.
Because they did have the momentum,
Yeah.
So many examples of how going to loser's bracket isn't horrible,
No, it's not the end of the world. You can definitely go on a run. And sometimes it can help you refocus your game a little bit.
Yeah.
I remember we were playing the Insanes at Anaheim, and 2009 was on Infinity, and we were down 3-0 on our host, and if we lost, we were going to losers bracket. And God603 said if we're going out flying. We just pushed the rest of the map, and we won 4 rounds in a row.
No way.
Sometimes just one thing can just kind of click.
That's
for
hilarious.
team.
Who were you guys playing against?
It was the Insanes when it was Nick Merckx,
Okay.
Prison, Killa, and Predator. And it was me, Atmo, God603, and Genetics.
That's a great. What map was that on?
It was on Jacinta.
Okay.
One of my favorite Gears 2 maps.
One of my favorite Gears maps.
Yeah.
All time. I think it's up there in the top 5 best maps.
For sure. Gears 2 had a great map cycle.
It did. I agree. I agree. People talk about Gears 1 having the best maps, but. So here we go. Big fight up top, actually. And oh, wait a minute. Oh, man. Octane's going huge. It was actually a 3 versus 2 in favor of the COG team.
There's Supremos playing on Chubbs.
Yeah.
Oh, now it's a 1v1.
Now it's a 1 versus 1.
Supremo seems like he wants this 1v1.
He's going to push it.
No fear in his heart right now.
So I have a feeling he's not gonna draw this out.
No, I do not feel like he's playing for a draw right now.
Definitely not. Here we go. He's flying, so you get to see one of the honestly most fun players to watch in the game. Actually taking sticking it to him, and we're gonna have a Y button. I'm not sure if I agree with that Y button. You just got destroyed on King of the Hill. 2-10-0.
Yeah, I think they lost 4-0 on Hotel and 2-10-0. So
yeah, not
first
sure
round of the match. So
great
1v1 regardless, though. So people like to kind of rub it in sometimes with the Y button.
And who knows? That might be what they need to kind of turn it around and get some hype, get people excited. I'm not sure who that was. I'm not sure who their fourth is. I can't remember his gamer tag.
I think that was actually Juju Beans.
Juju Beans. There it was. I heard he went huge, actually. They won a match in losers bracket. That's why they're here. I heard he went huge in losers.
Yeah, I saw that. I think I saw that match out of the corner of my eye when I was watching SYN and Bully. People were getting really excited during that.
Oh, yeah.
Tomorrow on Championship Sunday, though, you're going to see some just heavyweights go at it. You still have SYN, LOX, and Infinity in winners bracket.
I'm so excited, dude. I am so excited.
Yeah, it's going to be awesome tomorrow. I can't wait.
They're all so fun to watch, too. Every single one of those teams are fun to watch.
LOX is just so organized. They're like a well-oiled machine. SYN, they like to bang with people on the maps. And Infinity, they like to bang as well. They just get in there and they like to fight it out.
Yep.
They don't like to play it slow.
And it's so funny, commentating with Ribs today, any stalemate situation, Ribs is like, and this is the situation my team tries to avoid. And I asked him why. I said, it's because you guys aren't good at stalemates. He goes, no, we're just impatient. That's all. That's all it is. They just want to play, you know. And some people think that it might cost them, but I think it benefits them to the max.
In those stalemate situations mid-round when it's a 3v3 or a 2v3, it's easy to put yourself in a position where you almost force yourself to push when the better player would have to wait for nades or a power weapon to respawn. Yep. So sometimes patience is key. The Insanes are great at that, being patient, using that to their advantage.
And making you play their game. That's what they're best at. It was so tough to play against them.
Yeah, I had some great matches against them. It was always fun playing with the Saints just because you almost knew what they were going to do, but they didn't care. They feel like they could run it so well that they could beat you.
They have the definition of bread and butter strats.
Indeed.
You know, they had their bread and butter strats that they stuck to. It's kind of Soto's going huge right now. There's crazy fights going on up there, and it's 2-1 right now.
Yeah, Bully seems like they didn't take too kind to that Y button. They're trying to end this team pretty quickly.
True that. Cream is double fisting right now, ladies and gentlemen. Because why not?
The two twisted T's.
Long Island's? Good, much better. You worried me. I thought those were Long Island's.
Jameson, the famous drink of Baltimore detective Jimmy McNulty for any Wire fans.
That is right, dude.
I think probably 3 to 4 people in the chat will get that joke, but
okay, all right. What's that from? You gotta
The Wire. It's a show that was on HBO about police and the drug trade.
Okay.
Great show. Everyone should watch it. And True Detective. Watch that as well.
Haven't heard of either of them.
True Detective. Matthew McConaughey, Woody Harrelson just started a couple weeks
ago.
Oh,
yeah. Okay, is that good?
Fantastic.
I saw previews. Interesting. I mean, great actors.
Indeed. Yeah, they're great. And they're usually McConaughey and Harrelson are kind of known as more as comedians as we go way off track.
Yeah, way off track. On that note, did you like Wolf on Wall Street?
Loved it.
I feel like that would be a movie you would just be obsessed with.
I love Scorsese and DiCaprio. It's just a great combination, a great film.
So Hypefestation, Jason should keep
Yeah, after everyone gets done watching Hypefestation, support Gears of War, support the stream, and then go watch what we just
everything we just mentioned.
Take notes.
Yes, take notes. And then if you had to pick one classic throwback, what is it? Movie. It could be comedy, it could be anything. What's
Raiders
the
of the Lost Ark, the first Indiana
Oh,
Jones
of course,
movie.
that's fantastic. Forgot about your obsession. I gotta go with Rush Hour.
Rush Hour is great.
It's just a classic, yeah.
And
you understand what's coming out of my mouth?
Seems like those movies are always on TV, and I always have to stop and watch them. It looks like Bully, if they win this 2v1, be ending this match pretty quickly.
Which is depressing because I want to keep talking.
Indeed, I do. I love talking.
But some shenanigans are going down right now.
Yeah, but people at home, you might not know Bully as well as some of these other teams, but they're a team that can definitely, maybe they might have just started their run through losers and need to keep an eye on them tomorrow.
Definitely. I completely agree with that. And I'm not sure who they're playing next. I don't have the bracket up in front of me, but whoever it is should be worried.
Yeah, the losers bracket is start getting thinned out, so you're going to see top teams. Every match is going to be a great match, at least on paper. Definitely. Sometimes it doesn't work out that way, but heavyweights are about to start banging tomorrow.
Definitely. So, tomorrow, obviously we talk about the stories of the weekend. LOX, Infinity, and Synergy. What do you think's going to happen?
I honestly don't know, and that's one of the reasons I'm so excited. I feel like any of those teams could take the tournament.